I'm getting the T4 flange from JH all hooked up to this FUBAR little merge deal thing I made. Adrian's working on the crossover. Cooper's playing fetch with his yard parts. Henry is eating something. Let's go see what Henry's doing.
He's looking at my face. I'm trying to eat. Let's eat an apple. He doesn't like to be watched, apparently.
Goal is getting transmission cooler hooked up. Those are just temporarily looped. We did that just to like move it over here so it wouldn't spew everywhere. And yeah, right now I'm going to mock this up on the little manifold pipe over there and draw out where it needs to be cut and start cutting it out to get that hooked up. What you got going on here?
Oh, we're gonna on crossover. Need to cut this before I can really start fitting this piece. Which way does it need to?
So I'm seeing right now, you don't want to cut this. You want to cut here and then connect that bend to that and then take it straight up from there.
Yeah.
You ain't passing emissions without your cats, bud.
Dang it.
I'll tell you this.
Ruined. This worked well.
It's getting there.
It needs a little bit more heat.
That solves most problems. More heat.
Now it's occurred to me there's probably better ways to do this, but I've already started this, so just name it, getting it done. I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna just use, this is the closest size hole saw I have to that radius, so I'm gonna use that here, right there, and then get crafty with the cutoff wheel to do that. Since I don't know, I might be able to do it with a Sawzall, I'm not sure, but you know, can't just keep staring at it. Got to cut it with something, so let's check it out. So violent.
Yeah, it's definitely not quiet.
I hate doing that stuff.
It fatigues you almost, just the noise. So I just like put on,
Yeah,
I wear ear protection all the time.
I definitely see why.
Yeah, especially in this shop, it like echoes and it just like, it doesn't go anywhere. Normally the door is closed, so it's even worse.
Are you sponsored by Bang?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to make sure I hold the can out like this. It's like,
Yeah, like the NASCAR drivers that hold the thing at like the bottom,
yeah,
like this. Like,
they're like, hey, you just won the Daytona 500. Hold this before any pictures. They're like, yeah, I'm really happy I just won. Oh yeah, cheering, like holding their drink like this, like haven't even taken a sip yet because they're thirsty for water after like a big race. But they gotta hold their beverage.
wait, logo's backwards. Hold on.
Hold your monster, quick.
I'm about to do some Waller in here, I guess.
Did you do? Yes.
Yeah, you know the deal. That's how I made the holes in the aluminum in the X pipe. But
Oh really?
yeah,
I figured it'd be easiest and then just cut off wheel.
cutoff wheel on steel. I guess I wasn't even thinking about that because I've been doing so much aluminum. You can't use a cutoff wheel on aluminum because you get the crud in it.
I use a cutoff wheel on everything. Fine, they're cheap.
Deposit all the crud. You know, if you put a wood blade into a Sawzall like that, it is like really, really good with aluminum.
I have a wood circular saw that I use for aluminum, but not the...
It works really well. Like, you can almost use it like a jigsaw where you like use this as a guide and you hold it upside down and you can like watch the blade. I've done some really precise stuff like that. But it's got to be an aluminum one because you can see almost when you're looking at it from the top, you can see every time it takes a bite out of it and you like kind of control each bite and it stays on track. When in doubt, look at the list. Let's go look at the list.
Charge pipe. Wow, we need to cross some stuff.
Oh, there's something you can do right here. The coil pack, that wire's gonna have to be extended, and then we'll find a place to mount the coil packs under the header. Since I gotta go take a phone call, do you want to do the cutting off wheeling of that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'd rather extend the wires because it's free. I don't want to buy more plug wires.
Yeah, how many wires do you have to extend? Like 6?
Yeah, it's not, maybe not even 6.
So Mitchell had to go take a phone call, so I am finishing this up for him. He drilled the 2 holes with the hole saw, and then I'm just rounding it off around the edge. You can see to fit this right around. So I'm gonna keep this going and then cut the other side and start grinding away, trying to make it fit nice. Holes cut. As you can tell, it fits up pretty dang close. So I think Mitchell can get that all welded up and then we'll have a merge.
Get a nice straight shot once I get this little
Oh, nice.
piece cut off. I don't want to have to pipe around it, you know.
Yeah.
Cut it. And I did buy a cast iron blade, thinking we were cutting the manifolds, which we are not, but now we are.
Is it
all right.
working good?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was such a thing as a cast iron blade.
Yeah, look at it.
It's just like,
hot.
oh, it's, yeah, if it's cheated, it would fit for sure.
Yeah.
It would be really, really close if it's not,
Yeah.
but we will see.
Have to either shave the side of the manifold or dent the pipe close.
Denting is always an option.
It is. I did it where I'm probably gonna have to do the drive shaft again. I forgot about the motor moving.
Oh.
Get on the first time and be like,
Oh well. Let me, where's the, I'll get under there and check it out.
Make the appropriate heating, and then just push it in like this side. I think that's the real only way to do this. Symmetrical.
instead of making the proper cuts.
Yeah.
Symmetrical matters.
Mold the car, not the piping.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Make the car fit the piping.
My theory was, if I'm gonna make one cut, I might as well make the right one. And I can make it fit if I do it like this. And then use a little bit of that, what's that called? Elbow? 90?
Yeah, the old 90 elbow
Yeah.
coupler.
I am in agreement with you on the symmetry and the entertainment value of
Melting headlights is
melting
interesting.
headlights.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know that anyone's ever done this particular thing before, but you know what? For down the road, if we decide to go to like a, I don't know, 4-inch charge pipe, it'll fit.
Really have to mold them.
Yeah. That'll be AC condenser delete.
Adrian messed up.
Big time.
We were gonna burn this headlight and conform it to the pipe just like this one, but he's too good and made it fit without.
I really tried to make it not fit.
It would have had to like go over, like even further out, and then like go back at a diagonal.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's still pretty close. It's not as cool as the like burnt marshmallow looking headlight. Turbo kit's getting close. Just have to wait till Mitchell gets back, put the manifold back on, get the merge all welded up. This to the turbo. So I
Yep.
mean, it's just from here to there, you know. We all just got to finish right there.
We really need to put some sort of slip connector, some sort of disconnect between the crossover and the turbo.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that crossover.
So that we can take it off easier.
You can take it off.
And we also have to move the coil packs. Trans cooler is all hooked up. I don't know if Mitchell showed you that, but the lines are ran. That's all good. Fans need to be wired up. Little miscellaneous stuff. It's nothing like too big. Why does it say he has 2 batteries in here?
I don't know.
Oh wow. Was I recording? Adrian messed up on the headlight.
Big time.
Melt the hole in it.
No, even worse.
Didn't even have to melt it, and it fits.
Sorry.
The pipe fits.
Unfortunately.
What?
I know. I knew you'd be upset.
All right.
It is still symmetrical. But unfortunately, it clears.
So we get this thing like
If it-
70% put together and it looking cool in the pits, then we can cut the grill out so it looks even cooler being unfinished.
Yeah.
We're going full
Because
SEMA.
like this is not, these are not expensive, these grills.
I was just making the observation that it's funny, most extension cords you see are green just because of Christmas. And Cooper had an interesting point to that.
They're always on sale Christmas time. And they always have a lot of them sitting there, and I buy extension cords whenever I'm like whenever there's a good deal on them, it's always nice to buy them because how often are you like, well, I need 6 extension cords to get where I'm trying to go?
It's such a dad move.
It is a dad move for sure.
I like to buy extension cords when they're on sale.
Hey, they pop up on sale, you gotta buy them. Got like 4 of them right here.
Yeah, literally, like they're all green except that orange one. Adrian's been in here grinding away. We went to Test and Tune to help out Cooper, and he wanted to do some practice and stuff. So,
Practicing.
I mean, that looks like you're doing, not practicing.
That's what I'm talking about.
You getting there? That's a actual.
Fat.
You'll
It's a
get
little
there. You don't gotta bother grinding it down. Just use the heat and just you can work it around and melt it in with no rod.
I'm trying to let stick out now. I had a lot of stick out before. I'll try a little bit less. I don't feel like it's necessary right now for these spots.
Yeah, you can turn the CFH down and then use less argon.
Yeah.
It really just comes to preference and how far you like it. Does the flange kind of sit flat or able to when it's on there?
And we're gonna have to probably trim it about like that to make the turbo sit flat.
Sit. 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 Oh, got her. Got her. Yep, I wrangled a big one here. This is one of them Florida golden gators. Gotta watch out for them. This is the snowflake gator. Yep. You boys got lucky here. This one should have snuck up on you when you were messing with that there turbo kit. Wouldn't have seen it coming. Done. Seen it happen to the guy I used to work with. Freaking Chet. Tough break for Chet. Go, get him. Get him, Luna.